Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. We got a lot of things to do today now, don't we? Let's start by checking out these Toltec, I think they're called the Toltec ruins. Because we have some stuff to do for the Aztecs. Travel to the Toltec temple east of Tenochtitlan and interrupt the secret meeting between Tlaxcala representatives and Aztec nobles. Meanwhile, I will be helping out the Tlaxcalans and when they go to meet with Chihuaton and the people from Zalapa or Zalapa. I never ever get used to those names, unfortunately, and I feel bad for that. Place. Whoa, whoa, lighting effects got a little weird there. All right, should take me a day or two, couple days. We'll see. We shall see. Probably would take me less time, but I am traveling. I am mostly traveling by road, so it's not going to be too bad. Yep, just keep following the road. Follow this long road. All right, let's see. Everyone has something they're doing. Good. Yo, Reyes, preserve some shit. There we go. Just so we get some back 18. Good. Going. There we go. There we go. Well, we'll get up close to it. We'll see what the hubbub's about. There we go. Toltec Temple Ruins. The Toltec Temple is one of several ruined buildings sitting on a large plain. The large, flat buildings form a square, along one side of which sits a pyramid of modest size compared to the ones in Tenochtitlan. A group of servants are standing around on ox carts, around the ox-drawn carts in front of the tunnel entrance in the base of the pyramid. See if we can capture a servant alive. A handful of your troops surround the buildings and approach the servants from either side. In a quick, flawlessly executed attack, they take the servants by surprise, knocking some of them out with powerful strikes to the head, while others are grabbed from behind and silenced with a cloth in the mouth. Your troops regroup in front of the tunnel entrance. Montego speaks up. Capitan, we don't know how many enemies await us down there. We should enter with our weapons sheathed and get an idea of the tactical situation. Then we could try to trick them into splitting up with a promise of free passage for some of them. The rest of our force will be waiting for them here and kill them when they emerge. Meanwhile, we deal with the ones they left behind. Juan Ortega steps forward. Capitan, we can't let any of them escape. The wall around the entrance looks weak. My suggestion is that we go in and then use our cannon to blast away the supports. That will keep everyone in so we can kill them without worrying about anybody slipping past us. Collapse the entrance with the cannon blast when we're in. Your servants roll the cannon up to the entrance of the pyramid and load it with a powerful shot. You find the weakest point in the otherwise rather sturdy structure and aim the falconet directly at it. Go, go! Leading a group of your people into the old building, you run down a long flight of stairs and then shout for everybody to hit the floor. Fire! A deafening boom shakes the ground under your feet and your dim surroundings vanish in the cloud of smoke. You hear the stones crumbling behind you, large blocks of rocks flying overhead. Actually, I don't like this option. I'm going to change my mind. I feel like my guy would go in and try to separate them out. Sorry about that. I just realized, like, no, that doesn't fit with what I imagine for the character. I was just like, oh, that sounds like a fun, cool idea, but no, the trying to split them up and because like the other option gives you an option to like see more about them. So let's try this again. Whilst executed, go. We don't have any energy. We should enter our weapon sheath tactfully. So Isabel's the one that says it this time. Laszlo's the one that's like blow up the cannon this time. Feed their weapons and follow me into the tunnel. Your people form up behind you and march after you down the dark tunnel. The racket you make is substantial. When you reach the chamber where the meeting is taking place, you're facing four nervous nobles and their escorts. The Aztec nobles appear to have brought a warrior and a trapper. The Tlaxcalteca have come with a warrior and a shaman. Each group is led by a champion. One of the Aztec nobles steps forward. What is the meaning of this? Do you understand who we are? Do you not understand grasp the importance of the meeting you're intruding upon? Very important in peaceful negotiations between Tenochtitlan and Tlaxcala. And of course, this meeting has the full support of Montezuma. A single bead of sweat rolls down the nobleman's forehead and is caught in his eyebrows. Do not presume to understand the intricacies of Aztec diplomacy. See. I'm here for the Aztec traders. All Tlaxcalteca in the room are free to leave. The two representatives from Tlaxcala exchange looks, then nod to their escort, who quickly forms up around them and leaves the chamber at a brisk pace. The Aztec nobles shout after the Tlaxcalteca in vain, while their escorts draw their weapons and prepare for battle. Alright, let's do this. You are traitors to your own country. We may find ourselves fighting your country at some point, but for... Okay, so we gotta prevent them from escaping. Okay. So, first thing one should do, stun one of them. Then start shooting. See, let's move you over here. There we go. Gotta keep them from getting into that area, right? Be too hard. Position yourself here. But that way they have to move past me at some point regardless. And Figueroa. I want you to go here. Kill that one. There we go. Then we'll stealth in to here. Oh, whoops. Actually, never mind. That works. Then Velasquez up here. Leave them room. Make it so that they have to come through us. And shoot you. There we go. There we go. Oh, they're running. Look at him run. Oh, he tactical moved. Not bad. Not bad. Oh, God. Oh, no. That's not good. Okay, I don't care about the attack of opportunity right now. I need you to not be able to leave. There we go. Why don't you knife him real quick, just so we can leave. Done. You're done. You're good. Especially have you move here. And I want you to overwatch. I want you to overwatch as well. Over here. And Figueroa. Damn. Okay, hopefully this doesn't fuck me over. There we go. Oh, come on. Fucking tactical moves. Oh, there's... Oh, no, there's another one of them. I didn't realize that. That's not good. Well, first off, I can do this. You get him over there. You stab him. I need you standing right here so that they can't move that way. You're gonna stay there. You're gonna stay there. I need you. Okay, Velasquez, get over here real quick. Now you gotta funnel them through here. You shoot. There we go. So they can't leave. They can't. Oh, no, they can't. So they basically have only one path to go. Fucking. Oh, the fucking tactical move. Oh, that didn't help them though, unfortunately. Sorry. Sorry. Gonna knife you to death. Alright, Isabella. Finish him off. There we go. Flawless victory. Let's see. The two represents. When all enemies are dispatched, your troops quickly search their bodies and pocket what few trinkets they find. You leave the temple to find that Tlaxcalteca have been taken care of in front of the entrance. When you've made sure that everybody is dead, you return to your caravan, and soon you're on your way. Alright, clandestine diplomacy. Excellent. Oh, that went better than I expected. That went far better than I expected. Good, yay for us. Yay, yay, yay for... Onto the island. The island. Island. Mine. The mine. There we go. Alright, into Tenochtitlan we go. Alright, let's talk to the people at the palace. A light drizzle is falling when you return to the palace of Tenochtitlan, and Quapiatl receives you and your expedition members in a richly decorated dining hall this time. Done. Quapiatl rubs his hands together in satisfaction. Yes, my servants have already brought me the good news. Splendid work. Tenochtitlan now speaks with you with only one voice. Your reward is being delivered to your servants. Assassination notwithstanding, was it wise to close yourselves to negotiations with Tlaxcala? I understand your concerns. Tlaxcala may ally with the Totonac, and we will face greater resistance. Oh yeah, totally. But this empire did not achieve greatness by bowing down to our inferiors. Tlaxcala will never be made to bow their heads to Montezuma without a fight. We will not tolerate them to exist as an independent state within our borders. Papiatl waves his hand in the general direction of Titlali, who was minding her own business with the rest of your people in the far end of the room. You are unwise to bring her here. Are you aware of the history between her people and Tenochtitlan? Of course. So just out. Well, yes. As long as she serves you, she may freely visit our city, but do keep an eye on her. Make sure she does nothing that could make it difficult for me to justify our working relationship to the nobles. She does as she pleases. She is not mine to command. That is what worries me. She is a strong warrior, and she will still enjoys a considerable degree of respect among our champions. But if she turns on us, I will not hesitate to have her captured and sacrificed. Good luck. Escalation of our ongoing conflict with the Totonac is inevitable. Soon, we will strike at Zalapa. That stubborn fool Tepicteton out of the picture, the Totonac will be deprived of strong leadership, and we will be free to move on their capital, Kempoala. Before we can move directly against Zalapa, however, we have an opportunity to weaken Tepicteton's position without provoking an immediate response. The town of Papantla belongs to the Totonac, but if you take it, that will not be enough to unify the Totonac leadership against us. You want me to invade Papantla? The general rubs his hands together. Papantla must be subjugated. I will not interfere in your methods, but just make sure the town will no longer be a factor in this. Oh god, what if I fuck this up? I'll see to it, but let's see. I will place my trust in you and your men. Return to me when you have dealt with the Papantla, and we will discuss the next part of the plan. With that, Quapiatl exits the room and leaves you in the ever-respectful care of a small group of eagle warriors. Alright, so that one of the subjugate Papantla is that one. So Papantla is this one, right? Yes. Papantla is the one that has the smallpox outbreak, right? I think that was it, right? So let's not do that for right now. Instead, we're going to go to the Tlaxcalan tomb. And we're going to go double deal with the Tlaxcalans. With the Totonac. And then it seems like, I'm assuming both of these are going to lead me back up north, because I got to go talk to the guy in Zalapa about the success of the mission. So yes, I will go immediately north. Excuse me, immediately riding south. There we go. Fine. There we go. I love it. Everyone is doing great. Wait, that's not where I want to go. I want to go this way. Which shows me going through here. Okay. Didn't know I could cross through this area. But it's the only place left in the entire game that I have not gone to yet. Further cementing how tiny this game is. Actuality. Valuables, nice. Up the mountain we go. Up we go, up we go. Ooh, valuables. I shall take those. Never say no to valuables, kids. Not when the best ending involves you having valuables instead of, you know, having the endings be technically based off of what you actually do consequence-wise for the story. Nope, it's all just about the money. A very Conquistadorian. The plan. In the evening, Antonio Velasquez comes to you as your highest-ranking officer. A moment of your time, Capitan. Please, call me Bruno. He smiles politely. I'd rather not, senor. Senor, if you'll excuse my forwardness, where do you see all this leading? What do you mean? We seem to find ourselves working for the Aztec Empire now. Forgive me, but that's not what I signed up for. I serve the King of Spain, and I dare say most of your men feel the same way. We serve His Majesty still. Nothing has changed, Lieutenant. See, and I understand. It's only you must have some kind of endgame in mind, something that all this will lead to. If so, you're the only one in the camp who knows what that endgame is. It would put my mind at ease if you would explain our long-term goals to me. Trying to maintain the status quo by aiding both sides of the conflict equally. I don't understand. What will that accomplish? It'll keep the region stable and open up many new avenues of trade with Spain. Will that truly be worthwhile outcome to the expedition? Pardon my frankness, but did we really sail halfway around the world and specifically not make a difference? Capitan, I think if we play our cards right, we could conquer these lands for Spain. With 10 men. Technically 18 now. Of course, but if we're smart about our alliances... I appreciate your ambition. We'll keep an eye out for a good opportunity to start influence. Don't be silly. We're here to chart the landscape, the political as well as the geographical, nothing more. He looks disappointed. I understand, Capitan. It was only a thought. Perhaps I was being naive. Have a good night. Alright. Is he lower on his... Nope, he's still devoted. They're all devoted to me. Like, I will eventually, but, like, my grand plan, I don't want anyone to find out right now. Let's see. She does patrolling normally. Could have more... I could use more people patrol. Or better patrol. Okay. Yes. What did I put? Use Lopez in a while, actually. What's Potley like? Potley, what you got for me? Well, Potley's a healer, I forgot. What about you, Coyote? Get Coyote up a bit. Gain charge. Deals 5 extra points of damage for every space moved just prior to an attack. That's actually pretty nifty. I like that. And then on top of that, if you do that, on top of that, add in... you already have it? Hardened. Keen Eye. If you add it on top of Keen Eye, that's a lot of damage going away. There we go. Goto has gained morale. Like, a lot of those, I am searching for profit, but like, I don't know. I'm being a fence sitter, I guess, which is a problem I have sometimes with RPGs until it comes to a boil, which is why I want to play Disco Elysium, because it's gonna make me deal with that shit. Eventually, I will play through Disco Elysium fully. Like, I tried to do it before, but I just got really distracted, which is a problem I have with a lot of CRPGs, is I get really distracted, like, for a week or two, and then I'm like, fuck, anything is. Iquaton is a quiet old woman who prefers to keep herself on the journey, even though she seems to speak only a few words of Spanish. She has been with us for a very long time, then she has just stayed quiet and let us just gallivant around everywhere. She saw us massacre a bunch of Aztecs. She saw us kill the high priest. The only time she speaks to anybody is to communicate the way to the meeting place. The tomb is a small pyramid in the middle of the burial ground, a little way inside Tlaxcala's territory. You don't encounter any trouble on the way there, and at first glance, the perimeter of the pyramid shows no sign of life. Check the perimeter. Your people spread out to make sure the perimeter is safe. Figueroa returns with written on his face. A large group of people have come through here, Capitan, but they haven't entered the tomb as far as I can tell. From the tracks, I guess five people have come through here recently and may still be around. Let us enter. Entrance to the tomb leads a fair bit below ground. The tomb is made up of 3 small chambers in a row, with the 2 rooms on the ends connected to the exit with a narrow corridor. The Tlaxcala elder, Elozochitl, is waiting inside the central chamber. Astonishingly, he seems to have come here completely alone. Your people spread out to thoroughly check every corner of the dark tomb and return to report that everything seems clear. Velasquez seizes the moment of calm as an opportunity to lay out his analysis of your options. These are pretty cramped quarters, and that would work in our favor if the meeting comes under attack. The way I see it, we can either assemble everyone in the central room close to the diplomats, or we can split up and leave a couple of people to fortify the entrance if you want to trap it or put up some entrance. Scavenge the tomb for building materials. You order your people to look for anything that can be used as barricades in a pinch, and they get pretty creative, knocking over pillars that don't seem load-bearing, tearing loose stones off the walls, and even collecting some of the old weaponry left on the graves. The whole thing takes about 10 minutes, and at the end of it, you have enough salvage material for 4 barricades should you need them. I should probably put that on my thing. You for... you. There we go. Send a few people to fortify the entrance. You assign a couple of troops to watch the entrance while the rest of your people quickly fortify the tomb, and then you allow the meeting to get started. The 2 elders chat casually at first, then they get to the heart of the matter, and their voices are gradually raised. Just as your people are starting to look bored, a commotion from the narrow corridor makes everyone jump to their feet and draw your weapons. Much to your surprise, you seem to be under attack by 5 Totonac warriors. For a moment, your people seem unsure of what course of action to take, but then Ticuaton screams in broken Spanish that echoes off the walls of the small chamber. That is men of Kempuala. They not want Tlaxcala join with Zalapa. Fight them. It occurs to you that if this is a rival Totonac faction which has come to spoil the negotiations between Zalapa and Tlaxcala, your cause is lost if they manage to kill either of them. Fuck. Well, this might be a save scum moment if I fuck up too bad. Oh, I only got 4 this time. Oh, that's not good. Well, Isabel. Well, let's see if we can do this. So it's 4v5, eh? Oh, plus the 2 people plus the other 2. Oh, I can command them. Interesting. Nope. Actually, the best course of action here... Okay, there's 5 of them. Actually, I think I got an okay idea. I think I got an okay idea forming in my brain. There we go. And you can keep there. You can keep there. And so regardless, they have to come through. Velasquez, get up there. And you get up there. And the rest of you just stay, and you two just stay back. You don't got anything I want you to do. You know what? You can at least switch over to Overwatch. Ow, asshole. There we go. Okay, he's gonna start hitting down the barricades. That's not a bad plan, Jack. There we go. Can I hit him down? Okay, no, not fully, unfortunately. Okay, I can't get past you, but not too bad. I'll be ready to go next round, I think. Pinta. All right, Lopez, can you get in a good position to fire on some of these guys? Oh, you cannot, but I can at least get you an interrupt form. All right. Oh, he's stunned. Oh, no. All right, barrier. That barricade is down. You're down. You heal. Let's see. Get you over here. Fire at you. Okay, that's 2 down, 3 to go. 2 down, 3 to go. Barricade blocks off that one. You're stunned. Regardless of how you move down this way, there's attack opportunities going from Figueroa. Figueroa can just catch up to you. Yep, that's all you can really do. There we go. Come on, one more. Ow, dick. All right, well, let's move you over here. No, let's not. Then you knife. All right, that's 2 down, 3 down. Move you into position here. Have you stun warrior. You here. And you know, I haven't done a quick shot in a while, and you're close enough. Please just hit. There we go. There we go. And you are royally fucked. Because you cannot leave. Fire. There we go. Critical hit with a block. Joyous. Oh, this did not go well for you, bud. Like, there is literally nothing you can do. And whabam. Alright, Isabella, finish him off. Good job. Flawless victory. Didn't even have to get the other 2 involved. After a brief but brutal battle, you stand victorious, and both envoys are still alive. You order your people to search the corpses of the fallen enemies, and they retrieve a small amount of valuables and a few pieces of usable equipment. Elodzotchitl is understandably more than a little upset at being attacked by the Totonac, but Tihuaton appears to bring out the full diplomatic arsenal of appeasement, apology, flattery, and veiled threats. Eventually, Eloxochitl is convinced that not only did Izalapa not have a hand in this assassination attempt, but you and your troops were specifically sent to prevent precisely such an attack from being successful. Damn straight we weren't. After Eloxochitl leaves, Tihuatan turns to you. Our many thanks, Bruno Villarejo. With not you here, I maybe not be alive now. Thanks to you, Tlaxcala agreed terms of alliance. You must return Zalapa and tell Tepicteton of what happened. All right. Time to head back to Zalapa. Deal with that, and deal with that whole can of worms. It'll be a long and arduous journey. A long and arduous journey. Sort of, bitch. Ain't going nowhere. You have unlocked tent level 2. Hey. All right. Go. Slowly, just because of the fact that we just have so many people now, we are slowly running out of rations. There was like just an automatic button. Oh well, c'est la vie. Can't be shogunai. Off we go. Off we go. All right, you guys can. Well, you can go back to making another. You can do the last tent. You should go to hunting. Everything is right with the world. 14. Yep, we are just slowly losing rations. Isn't the worst thing in the world. There we go. Added an extra little bit of distance. Travel. Our time here a little shorter, right? No, it seems like we are reaching close to the end. We're in the end game soon. Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how we get this game to end. It'll probably be a lot of off-screen me just farming resources, honestly. All right, keep going. Off we go. Racing down the road. Get your kicks. Oh boy, oh boy. Off. This is what we call aggressive negotiations. We murdered a bunch of people to get our diplomatic wants. Oh, just perfect. Nice. Oh, good. Why I just said that. Need more valuables. Yay! Getting all them valuables. Keep going further and further along. Come on. I'm sure there must have been like some sort of button I could press that would just allow it to just auto go along the trail I give, but I haven't looked it up and it's been too late. Y'all gotta deal with my incompetence in this regard. Whatever comments I get on this like years from now will be fascinating. Wanted me to kill? Oh, this was the other one. Was Aquatitlan. You do not want to fight here. You want to keep going. Let's keep going. Do 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 do. There we go. Aha! Oh boy. Running low on rations, I say, as I still have over 200. That 200 can easily disappear in the blink of an eye. Alright, here we are. We're back in Papantla. Or Zalapa. Not Papantla. Papantla is where the Aztecs want me to murder everyone. Alright, I haven't been back here in a while. The Pictaton has returned from his diplomatic tour of the Teutonic tribes. He welcomes you back to Zalapa with a smile on his face so big it reaches all the way from his left ear to his right. Do I have some great news for you, Bruno Villarejo? Although there was a small disagreement with Chempoala, all the Totonac chiefs have agreed to join me against Tenochtitlan. With the combined might of our tribes and the military aid of Tlaxcala, we now pose the most significant threat to their power that the Aztecs have ever faced. Did you talk to Chihuaton? We were attacked by warriors from Chempoala. The Pictaton's grin fades. That conniving old bastard. Did you deal with it? We killed the attackers and kept the envoys alive. The meeting concluded quickly after that, and it seems Tlaxcala are on board. Thank the gods you were there to help and protect Tihuaton. I will have your reward brought to your servants as soon as our business here is concluded. Why would Kempuala sabotage? Chieftain of Kempuala, Chempuala, I'm not sure, considers his city the capital of the Totonac people. He was not open to yielding any of his power. He was nothing but trouble when I came to that city, but thanks to the idol, I was able to exert my influence behind the scenes, and long story short, he was overruled by his elders, and Chempuala has joined our cause without him. He must have caught wind of my plans to negotiate with Tlaxcala and sent his warriors to ruin the meeting before I visited the city. Perhaps he thought that was the sticking point of my plans. What now? We can't strike directly against the Aztecs and Aztec settlement until we're ready for war. In the meantime, you can strike a blow against the enemy by hitting their supply lines. To attack and raise their farms, they will not be able to withstand a prolonged siege, yet it will not be enough to provoke a full-scale response from them. You want me to kill defenseless peasants? He throws up his hands. These people are far from innocent. That land used to be ours, home to the Totonac people. When the Aztec wanted to expand their influence, they rolled in and took the land by force to use for agriculture. Since then, they've been exploiting it to the very limit of its capacity. I'll pay them a visit. The Victoton again shakes your hand firmly. Good luck, Bruno Villarejo. I will take care of the logistics of the war in the meantime. Return here when you have dealt with the farms. I don't like that. I want to raise farms. Attack and raise the Aztec farms up north of Tenochtitlan. I gotta go kill those poor farmers. Those poor farmers. I'll do something that I know is fine. Let's go over here and, like, I don't know. I'll deal with this. Like, I get it. He's not happy about the Aztecs, but, like, murdering a bunch of people that aren't the government structure is not going to help things. Like, you're gonna need those farmers later anyway to make more food, right? Like, you can't just turn this into a giant massacre. Animal herd, nice. Lots of meat. Huzzah! Such meat, such wow. We'll deal with that later. Once I've stored some, we'll deal with that at a later date, I guess, or we'll figure it out. Nut merchants. Let's see. Trade with them. Favorable, pretty decent. Get more prices, I guess. Low supply. Or that. There we go. All right. I just want to get more valuables. Every time I can get more valuables is a blessing. Leave them alone. That's 5,000 valuables. All right. Shouldn't take too much longer then. All right, keep going. Just keep going. Won't make it by nightfall, but shouldn't be too bad. There we go. Let's see. Preserve 6. Aquana, that's you to do. Kalna. Go. Meat. More meat. Meat. Eggs. Keep going. Go finally see our workshop. I'll be so happy because that means that I've fully rebuilt the fortress. Never use the workshop because I don't want to, but... Fortaleza de Gutierrez. Humberto's people have completed your new workshop and they are once again at your disposal. At the workshop, you can ask your artisans to set aside a certain type of crafting material every week to be paid to you as rent for using the workshop. Return regularly to collect these materials or to change which materials they pay for. Or I could just, get money from them for rent. See. Your barracks has reached its upper capacity of 500 soldiers, a very impressive battalion, which would be a formidable force in any battle. Right, so we have 500 elite men to fight with us. Excellent. let's keep you at... Do that. There we go. And we'll add some medicine to our thing. All right. We are almost there, honestly, actually. Leave. Go visit here. Pray. Vote for them. You're the tavern, so I don't really need anything from you. Fortress Workshop. The new workshop is a spacious building with large doors that open out to a courtyard packed with carts. A handful of artists have already arrived from Hispaniola and are busily unpacking their tools and settling in. A stocky young man with short, messy hair and a friendly smile strolls out to meet you in the courtyard. I am Bruno Villarejo. Are you the master of this workshop? He wipes his right hand on his apron and extends it in greeting. A great pleasure to make your acquaintance, senor. My name is Alvar de Montego, and yes, I am indeed the master here. You seem quite young to be a master artisan. I will grant you that, but I am eager to demonstrate that I fully deserve the title. How do you plan to run this operation, Senor de Montego? Most of what we produce here will be shipped back to Santo Domingo by order of the governor, but we will set aside a generous portion of the materials for your contribution as rent for the workshop. If you tell us what material you need the most, we will apply ourselves to producing it. Return here whenever it suits you to collect your cut. Can you build things for me? Traps, barricades, and so on? Alvar rubs his chin pensively. What an unusual request, but yes, I suppose we can, as long as you're fine with paying fairly for our work. Before we get to that, however, we should agree how you'd like to collect your dues. You should make rope. We have some excellent rope makers in the workshop from tomorrow and onwards. We will set some rope aside for you every day. I think that's good. Awesome. Sounds good to me. So I have all that done. I have 80 of that. I have very little valuables. So I think the last thing I want to do for this episode, go all the way back down here to this ancient goddamn temple and do the correct thing by giving up my valuables. And see what that does for us. I might be leaving myself kind of crippled by only bringing like 200 valuables with me, unfortunately. But that's specifically because, like, sometimes it's easier to pay off people than fight them, and I don't want to fight them. And, yeah, but hopefully I can figure something out, right? Keep going. Just keep going. No, you are better going this way. Better for you to go this way. There we go. Keep going. So one guy wants me to raise the smallpox city to the ground. The other guy wants me to burn a bunch of farms to the ground. So kill sick people or kill hardworking, honest farmers. Or I don't know. I actually don't know if they're honest, but they seemed nice enough when I went to go visit them. They seemed nice enough when I first visited them. What a quite the moral conundrum, as it were. Just keep going. Go. Want to get back to hunting. Teresa, got some more meds for you to make. River of Gold. The patrol is traveling along a wide stream when Figueroa notices something glimmering in the water out of the corner of his eye. Small inspection. Gold. 200 gold. Yay. 200 gold is always welcome. It doesn't seem... I mean, I don't think I'm going to have any more, like, major cash outs from any of these other missions for the rest of the game, so it's going to be still going to be a little bit of a slog to get through all the rest of the gold I need, but it's better than nothing, right? Keep going along and seeing how it goes. I could get 6,000 when I did the temple thing, but not worth how many rations and how much medicine it takes just to recover everyone after that. Like, I was burning through everything because everyone got sick. Fucking everyone. But it's not worth it. Like, it's not... That gold was not worth it, unfortunately. Oof. More rations. Maybe I can trade some medicine rations. Maybe go find a boar, too. I am about to get into the hundreds for rations. Not great. Going south. Keep going south. That's south, be south, be south, south. There we go. There we go. Stop here. A lot of rations. Can give me more options for these. Way. March, 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 march. Steak, steak, steak. Move this way. A few days to get here from. Pretty far north. There we go. Y'all for the day. Fashion's being eaten today, but more valuables too. Nice. Please give me. All right, this better be worth it. Oh, sec. Damn it. Damn it. Trust you for putting more valuables in my path. 400. No. I have almost 1,000 now. God, I hope this treasure's worth it. Ugh. Because of that, I couldn't make it. Damn it. Please just give me some extra. Give us more meat, please. Give us more meat. Broken axle. There you go. Never a problem, because I never use my equipment for anything else. Probably would have to use it on higher difficulties, but so far nothing's been that bad, because I don't really care about that. Okay, according to the locals of the many small mountain settlements in the valleys of these mountains, the summit is one of the more imposing peaks, is home to the ancient temple of Quetzalcoatl, where untold fortune is granted to anyone pious enough to reach the temple and sacrifice their wealth to the feathered serpent. You follow the directions of the natives and come to a long staircase snaking up to a large pyramid at the top of the mountain. Ascending to the stairs to the top of the temple, your expedition opens the door to a room filled with all the treasures and artifacts pilgrims have given the Quetzalcoatl over the centuries. You're now faced with a choice. Claim all the valuables in the name of King Carlos to bring with you back to Spain at the risk of gravely offending the gods, or leave all your valuables here as an offering to Quetzalcoatl. Sacrifice all valuables. On your orders, your people empty their saddlebags, the carts of all valuables, and carried them up to the temple. And surprisingly, they seem quite disgruntled to sacrifice all their treasure to a heathen god. They do as you command, and then you all leave the way you came. On the way down from the mountain, you feel a strange calm descend upon you, as though a mystical presence hovers above you, watching over you and protecting you. Your people seem markedly fresher and in better spirit as well, and those of your servants and expedition members with injury or sickness miraculously take full recoveries before you even reach the foot of the mountain. So it was just a healing font. Great. Well, I think that calls it for an episode for the day, honestly. That was a letdown of epic proportions, but way better than the whole fucking sickness plague that washed over me last time. Oh well. Well, we shall figure out what we're gonna do next time. Probably go raise the farms, because I don't really like the Aztecs that much. They seem like dicks. Anyway, next time maybe we'll fight a war. Who knows?